All right, if you work at Cognizant, I need you to stop everything you are doing right now. We need to talk about what their new AI system actually means for your job security.
Look, this isn't some hypothetical situation or a future prediction. This is your reality, and it started on April 21st, 2026. Right now, your performance, your future, it's all being measured by a brand new and frankly unforgiving metric.
And this is the tool they're using to do it. It's called the AI Fluency Dashboard, and it's hidden inside their new Skillspring platform. It is tracking you in real time. It's scoring your AI readiness. It's measuring how often you use AI tools every single day. And you better believe all of this gets reported directly to your management.
Okay, so now let's look at the hard data. Let's look at the numbers that reveal the real strategy behind this entire system. Because these numbers, they tell a story that every single employee needs to hear.
Just look at this timeline. Between December of last year and January of this year, Cognizant laid off 10,000 employees. Then, just 3 months later, they roll out a system to score the AI skills of every single person who's left. Now you tell me, does that sound like a coincidence? Or does that sound like a strategy?
And this number, 93%, this doesn't come from some outside report. This is from Cognizant's own research, their New Work, New World 2026 report. They are openly admitting that AI is capable of impacting 93% of all jobs, not just a few jobs, almost every single one.
And here is the part that should really get your attention. Everything they predicted would happen in 2032, well, it's happening right now. Today, we are 6 years ahead of schedule. The future you thought you had years to prepare for is already here.
Now let's just zoom out for a second and look at the whole tech industry. In the first quarter of this year, 78,557 tech workers lost their jobs. Think about that number. And of those, nearly half, 48%, were let go directly because of AI. This is a massive shift happening everywhere.
So, here's what this means for you. The AI Fluency Dashboard gives management a very clean, very clinical, data-driven way to make decisions about your career. No more fuzzy performance reviews. It's going to be justified with cold, hard data. This person has a low AI fluency score. They aren't adopting the new tools. They are a productivity liability. It's easy to defend, and it's absolutely coming.
Okay, let's move on to what I think is the most enraging part of this whole story. What Cognizant is actually doing with all the data it's collecting from you, from its own people.
It's really a simple 3-step play. First, they track your daily work habits, your learning patterns, how you adopt AI. All of it is monitored. Second, they use all of that behavior data to train and improve the Skillspring AI platform. And then, step 3, Cognizant packages up Skillspring and sells it as a product to other companies. You literally help train the very system that is now being sold for a profit.
I'm just going to ask you a simple question, and I want you to really think about it. Does that feel like a company that is on your side? Or does it feel like a company that's just extracting as much value from you as it can before your role becomes optional?
I know right now some of you are angry and some of you are probably scared. So let's shift gears. Let's stop talking about the problem and start talking about the solution. Here is your actionable survival plan.
First things first, let's be crystal clear about what AI fluency even means. It does not mean you have to become some AI genius, coding complex models from scratch. No, it means knowing how to use AI tools effectively in your day-to-day work. Things like writing good prompts, automating repetitive tasks, and just using AI to boost your own productivity. This is stuff you can learn in weeks, not years.
And please hear me on this. Do not wait for Cognizant or any company to save you. A platform like Skillspring, its job is to move the average skill level of over 3 lakh employees just a little bit higher. It is not designed to make you exceptional. To stand out from the crowd, you have to invest in yourself, and you need to start this week.
So how do you do that? It's simple. You build an AI portfolio. I'm not talking about knowledge. I'm talking about proof. Go find a real workflow in your current project and automate it. Document exactly how much time you saved. Build concrete, undeniable evidence that you can use AI to deliver real value. This is the proof that managers are desperately looking for.
This is the most important thing I'm going to tell you. So I want to say it again. Your AI portfolio, that is the hard evidence that separates the person who gets promoted from the person who gets flagged with a low fluency score.
I made this because nobody wants Indian engineers in time. Years of your hard work, your family depending on you, a career that you built step by step, all of it is at risk.
not because you are not talented, but because you were not told.
That is why this channel exists. Every single analysis here is built on verified 2026 data, real information before your manager gets it. If this was helpful to you, subscribe now. Don't do it for me, do it for yourself, because the next time it might be about your company. And if you are at Cognizant right now, drop one word in the comments describing how you feel. Just one word.
And if you want structured AI training that's mapped specifically to your Indian IT job role, the link is in the description. It's 1 month, it's live classes. Join the engineers who are preparing, not the ones who are just waiting.
I am Srikanchan Bhowmik, India's #1 corporate AI trainer. I will see you in the next one.